All right, guys. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, you guys are reaching your fitness goals. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Ignore the eye. I did not get beat up. I have a sty, and it was actually bigger than this. It's actually going down. So thank God for that. Man, but she was thinking about that on that topic. I'm actually leaving the school now. My kid had an issue at the school. He's getting one of the kids trying to bully him. Boy, they just don't know. So man, I had to go to the school and rectify that problem. Talk to the teacher, talk to the principal and everybody, letting them know they better make sure my kid better not be touched again. So, but anyways, about the topic for this month. So this month, guys, I want to talk to you about the topic of how to switch things up so that you don't get bored. If you're the type of person where you're new to the gym, or you go to the gym because of a health problem or any other type of issue, then most likely the gym is not really your forte. You're doing it because it's something that you have to do, but you're not really doing it because it's something you like. And so whenever you're in that position that you're doing something because, you have to do it and you really don't like it, it's easy to get into that routine where you're like, you get bored. And then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I really don't want to do this anymore. It's time for me to, go back to watching TV. And of course, if you fall back in that routine, I suggest that you watch Once Upon a Time. That's my show. But I want to encourage you to stay in the gym. And the way you stay on that path is just by switching it up. You need to never fall into the routine of boredom. So, of course, when you start off, you're going to start off that certain routine. It's going to be the routine that you learned from your personal trainer, or sometimes it's the routine that you learned from your past experience. So, once you get that routine down pat and you good where you start going back to the gym, find something to switch it up. If you're a runner, if you do 30 minutes of cardio on the treadmill, every week switch it up. 1 week you do the treadmill, the next week you do the bike, the next week you do the elliptical machine, the next week you do the stepper. And so at least you're still getting your cardio in, but you're not falling into that routine of boredom because you're always doing something different. Now, if you really searching for that newness every time you go in the gym, then every single day, if you go to the gym, 4 times a week or even 3 times a week, every day that you go in, do a new equipment. On Monday, you'll do the treadmill. On Tuesday, you'll do the bike. On Wednesday, you'll do the elliptical. On Friday, you'll do the stepper. So those are just some good ideas to keep you out of that, that feeling of being bored and falling into a routine. So of course, if you're lifting weights, there's so many ways that you can switch it up when it comes to weights. So let's say on Monday you work chest and triceps. Chest and triceps can be done in so many different ways. So maybe 1 week you'll do it or 1 month. I want to say do it a month at least, or I guess you can switch every other week. So 1 week you'll do bench press the regular way. You'll do bench press, incline, decline, and pec flies. But then the next week you can do that exact same thing, but you're doing it with dumbbells. So it's so many different ways that you can switch that routine up, and even when it comes to your, tricep workouts, if you do triceps with chest, you can do 4 different workouts, one week, and then the next week you can do 4 completely different tricep workouts. So those are just a lot of things you can do to just spice up your routine so you're not getting bored. I know one of the things that I've implemented this month because of the season, I'm going to the high school that's down the street from my house, and I do 8 100-meter dash. So I'm back doing sprints. And of course I do it Monday through Friday. So Monday through Friday, I will go to the high school. I'll do 8 100-meter dash. And then, I'll go back to the house and change, and then go to the gym and lift weights. So it's a lot of creative things you can do to really switch up that routine, that you're not falling into boredom. And then, of course, with the weights, a good thing for me when it comes to weights is just, completely switching the routine. If for 6 months I did, like chest and triceps, and that was a day's workout, I'll change my Monday up, and do chest and back. You know what I'm saying? So now you're switching up to two muscles that you're pairing for that one day. And then if Tuesday I did, back in biceps, then in order for me to switch it up, on Tuesday I'll start doing, biceps and abs. So it's a lot of different things you can do to switch it up. I encourage you to really take a look at your fitness plans and things like that. If you really have, if you really are in need of, making that change so that you can continue. And then keep in mind as well, if you're completely tired of the traditional route of just going to the gym and, doing cardio and, lifting weights, get in a yoga class, get in a Pilates class, join a Zumba class. It's so many other things you can do. Go to a strength training class. Do those things so that you can still continue to get the benefits of a healthier lifestyle while at the same time not being bored. All right. Next week, I'm going to talk to you about protein shakes. So the supplements that you take, just giving you ideas of how to switch it up, different recipes so that you won't get bored even with your protein shakes. All right, guys, remember, if you have any questions, you can always inbox me on Instagram. It's Rashad King 2017. Facebook is Rashad King, but I'm telling you now, I'm really never on Facebook. I'm on Instagram a whole lot more than I am Facebook. I'm on Instagram a whole lot more than everything. I love Instagram. And remember, I did not get beat up. This is a star. And I'm telling you, boy, the school got one more time to let anybody in that. I don't care. Trust me, I understand it's kids and stuff like that, but the school got one more time to let anybody in that school touch my kid. But anyways, guys, reach your goals, and remember, you can always use me for a resource.